effective trade solutions. While serving as an incubator, we connect driven leaders with supply chain partners. We help you network for strategic partnerships and create opportunities to launch a new product or service. And our go-to market strategists offer a localized approach, the right resources, the right expertise, and the right systems for better nutrition and improved food security to promote the benefits of soy. WISH and the American Soybean Association have the vision and the voice to continue to build awareness, create partnerships, and drive change for a healthier world.
Try.
Do you see potential for economic progress that also improves human and animal nutrition in countries with some of the fastest growing populations in the world? Do you want to partner to find solutions for the protein gaps found in Africa, Asia, and Central America? If you can join us in capturing business opportunities in nutritious foods and feeds, then stay tuned. Visionary U.S. soybean growers founded the World Initiative for Soy in Human Health, or WISH, as a program of the American Soybean Association. We are committed to strengthening agricultural market systems in developing and emerging economies in order to improve food security and build long-term demand for U.S. soy. Our work supports businesses, governments, and non-governmental organizations from Guatemala to Uganda to Cambodia to introduce nutritious foods and feeds that grow their businesses and economies. At WISH, we focus on regions where U.S. soy markets don't exist yet, blazing new trails in new sectors around the world. For example, WISH has made significant impacts in Central America by partnering with companies that use U.S. soy to manufacture more nutritious foods and beverages. In Asia, WISH partners have expanded their businesses by putting U.S. soy in fish feed for the first time. And in sub-Saharan Africa, local entrepreneurs have partnered with WISH to grow businesses that sell delicious and nutritious soy-based local foods, as well as feeds for poultry, fish, and more. So what can a partnership with WISH do for you? Working on behalf of U.S. soybean farmers, our goal is to create global partnerships and provide new opportunities for businesses and entrepreneurs that expand the potential for trade. Our approach is designed to increase demand, fuel economic growth, and connect entrepreneurs. The best part is that we do this at no cost to you. So how does it work? Thanks to decades of accumulated knowledge, we tap into expert resources to educate, mentor, and network to help your business grow both in size and through the latest innovations. Thanks to our soy experts, who are deeply connected to the regions where we work, we offer you face-to-face education and technical expertise. Working in developing and emerging markets, we identify market sectors with real potential for growth, work with key stakeholders, and provide effective trade solutions. While serving as an incubator, we connect driven leaders with supply chain partners. We help you network for strategic partnerships and create opportunities to launch a new product or service. And our go-to market strategists offer a localized approach, the right resources, the right expertise, and the right systems for better nutrition and improved food security in your market. At Wish, our greatest strength is our ability to facilitate strategic partnerships throughout the world to promote the benefits of soy. Wish and the American Soybean Association have the vision and the voice to continue to build awareness, create partnerships, and drive change for a healthier world.
Good feed, good feed.
Do you see potential for economic progress that also improves human and animal nutrition in countries with some of the fastest growing populations in the world? Do you want to partner to find solutions for the protein gaps found in Africa, Asia, and Central America? If you can join us in capturing business opportunities in nutritious foods and feeds, then stay tuned. Visionary U.S. soybean growers founded the World Initiative for Soy in Human Health, or WISH, as a program of the American Soybean Association. We are committed to strengthening agricultural market systems in developing and emerging economies in order to improve food security and build long-term demand for U.S. soy. Our work supports businesses, governments, and non-governmental organizations from Guatemala to Uganda to Cambodia to introduce nutritious foods and feeds that grow their businesses and economies. At WISH, we focus on regions where U.S. soy markets don't exist yet, blazing new trails in new sectors around the world. For example, Wish has made significant impacts in Central America by partnering with companies that use U.S. soy to manufacture more nutritious foods and beverages. In Asia, Wish partners have expanded their businesses by putting USs that sell delicious and nutritious soy-based local foods, as well as feeds for poultry and farmers. Our goal is to create global partnerships and provide new opportunities for businesses and connect entrepreneurs. The best part is that we do this at no cost to you. So how does it work? Thanks to decades both in size and through the latest innovations. Thanks to our soy experts who are deeply connected to the regions where we work, we identify market sectors with real potential for growth, work with key stakeholders, and provide effective trade solutions. While serving as an incubator, we connect driven leaders with supply, and our go-to market strategists offer a localized approach, the right resources, the right expertise, and the right systems for better nutrition and improved food security in your market. At Wish, our greatest strength is our ability to facilitate strategic partnerships throughout the world to promote the benefits of soy. Wish and the American Soybean Association have the vision and the voice to continue to build awareness, create partnerships, and drive change for a healthier world.
Good feed, good feed.
Do you see potential for economic progress that also improves human and animal nutrition in countries with some of the fastest growing populations in the world? Do you want to partner to find solutions for the protein gaps found in Africa, Asia, and Central America? If you can join us in capturing business opportunities in nutritious foods and feeds, then stay tuned. Visionary U.S. soybean growers founded the World Initiative for Soy in Human Health, or WISH, as a program of the American Soybean Association. We are committed to strengthening agricultural market systems in developing and emerging economies in order to improve food security and build long-term demand for U.S. soy. Our work supports businesses, governments, and non-governmental organizations from Guatemala to Uganda. We focus on regions where U.S. soy markets don't exist yet, blazing new trails in new sectors around the world. For example, WISH has made significant impacts in Central America by partnering with companies that use U.S. soy to manufacture more nutritious foods and beverages. In Asia, Wish partners have expanded their businesses by putting U.S. soy in fish feed for the first time. And in sub-Saharan Africa, local entrepreneurs have partnered with Wish to grow businesses that sell delicious and nutritious soy-based local foods, as well as feeds for poultry, fish, and more. So what can a partnership with Wish do for you? Working on behalf of U.S. soybean farmers, our goal is to create global partnerships and provide new opportunities for businesses and entrepreneurs that expand the potential for trade. Our approach is designed to increase demand, fuel economic growth, and connect entrepreneurs. The best part is that we do this at no cost to you. So how does it work? Thanks to decades of accumulated knowledge, we tap into expert resources to educate, mentor, and network to help your business grow both in size and through the latest innovations. Thanks to our soy experts, who are deeply connected to the regions where we work, we offer you face-to-face education and technical expertise. Working in developing and emerging markets, we identify market sectors with real potential for growth, work with key stakeholders, and provide effective trade solutions. While serving as an incubator, we connect driven leaders with supply chain partners. We help you network for strategic partnerships and create opportunities to launch a new product or service. And our go-to market strategists offer a localized approach, the right resources, the right expertise, and the right systems for better nutrition and improved food security in your market. At Wish, our greatest strength is our ability to facilitate strategic partnerships throughout the world to promote the benefits of soy. Wish and the American Soybean Association have the vision and the voice to continue to build awareness, create partnerships, and drive change for a healthier world. Do you see potential for economic progress that also improves human and animal nutrition in countries with some of the fastest growing populations in the world? Do you want to partner to find solutions for the protein gaps found in Africa, Asia, and Central America? If you can join us in capturing business opportunities in nutritious foods and feeds, then stay tuned. Visionary U.S. soybean growers founded the World Initiative for Soy in Human Health, or WISH, as a program of the American Soybean Association. We are committed to long-term demand for U.S. soy. Our work supports businesses, governments, and non-governmental organizations from Guatemala. At WISH, we focus on regions where U.S. soy markets don't exist yet, blazing new trails in new sectors around the world. For example, WISH has made significant impacts in Central America by partnering with companies that use U.S. soy to manufacture more nutritious foods and beverages. In Asia, WISH partners have expanded their businesses by putting U.S. soy in fish feed for the first time. And in sub-Saharan Africa, local entrepreneurs have partnered with WISH to grow businesses that sell delicious and nutritious soy-based local foods, as well as feeds for poultry, fish, and more. So what can a partnership with WISH do for you? Working on behalf of U.S. soybean farmers, our goal is to create global partnerships and provide new opportunities, fuel economic growth, and connect entrepreneurs. The best part is that we do this at no cost to you. So how does it work? Thanks to decades of accumulated knowledge, we tap into expert resources to educate, mentor, and network to help your business grow both in size and through the latest innovations. Thanks to our soy experts, who are deeply connected to the regions where we work, we offer you face-to-face education and technical expertise. Working in developing and emerging markets, we identify market sectors with real potential for growth, work with key stakeholders, and provide effective trade solutions. While serving as an incubator, we connect driven leaders with supply chain partners. We help you network for strategic partnerships and create opportunities to launch a new product or service. And our go-to market strategists offer a localized approach, the right resources, the right expertise, and the right systems for better nutrition and improved food security in your market. At Wish, our greatest strength is our ability to facilitate strategic partnerships throughout the world to promote the benefits of soy. Wish and the American Soybean Association have the vision and the voice to continue to build awareness, create partnerships, and drive change for a healthier world.
And now, Papa, good feed, good feed.
Do you see potential for economic progress that also improves human and animal nutrition in countries with some of the fastest growing populations in the world? Do you want to partner to find solutions for the protein gaps? Then stay tuned. Visionary U.S. soybean growers founded the World Initiative for Soy in Human Health, or WISH, as a program of the American Soybean Association. We are committed to demand for U.S. soy. Our work supports businesses, governments, and non-governmental organizations and economies. At WISH, we focus on regions where U.S. soy markets don't exist yet, blazing new trails in new sectors or use U.S. soy to manufacture more nutritious foods and beverages. In Asia, WISH partners have expanded their businesses by putting U.S. soy in fish feed for the first time. And in sub-Saharan Africa, local entrepreneurs have partnered with WISH to grow businesses that sell delicious and nutritious soy-based local foods, as well as feeds for poultry, fish, and more. So what can a partnership with WISH do for you? Working on behalf of U.S. soybean farmers, our goal is to create global partnerships and provide new opportunities for businesses and entrepreneurs that expand the potential for trade. Our approach is designed to increase demand, fuel economic growth, and connect entrepreneurs. The best part is that we do this at no cost to you. So how does it work? Thanks to decades of accumulated knowledge, we tap into expert resources to educate, mentor, and network to help your business grow both in size and through the latest innovations. Thanks to our soy experts, who are deeply connected to the regions where we work, we offer you face-to-face education and technical expertise. Working in developing and emerging markets, we identify market sectors with real potential for growth, work with key stakeholders, and provide effective trade solutions. While serving as an incubator, we connect driven leaders with supply chain partners. We help you network for strategic partnerships and create opportunities to launch a new product or service. And our go-to market strategists offer a localized approach, the right resources, the right expertise, and the right systems for better nutrition and improved food security in your market. At Wish, our greatest strength is our ability to facilitate strategic partnerships throughout the world to promote the benefits of soy. Wish and the American Soybean Association have the vision and the voice to continue to build awareness, create partnerships, and drive change for a healthier world.
And now, Papa, good feed, good feed.
Do you see potential for economic progress that also improves human and animal nutrition in countries with some of the fastest growing populations in the world? Do you want to partner to find solutions for the protein gaps found in Africa, Asia, and Central America? If you can join us in capturing business opportunities in nutritious foods and feeds, then stay tuned. Visionary U.S. soybean growers founded the World Initiative for Soy in Human Health, or WISH, as a program of the American Soybean Association. We are committed to strengthening agricultural market systems in developing and emerging economies in order to improve food security and build long-term demand for U.S. soy. Our work supports businesses, governments, and non-government. We focus on regions where U.S. soy markets don't exist yet, blazing new trails in new sectors around the world. For example, WISH partners have expanded their businesses by putting U.S. soy in fish feed for the first time. And in sub-Saharan Africa, local entrepreneurs have partnered with WISH to grow businesses that sell delicious and nutritious soy-based local foods, as well as feeds for poultry, fish, and more. So what can a partnership with Wish do for you? Working on behalf of U.S. soybean farmers, our goal is to create global partnerships and provide new opportunities for businesses and entrepreneurs that expand the potential for trade. Our approach is designed to increase demand, fuel economic growth, and connect entrepreneurs. The best part is that we do this at no cost to you. So how does it work? Thanks to decades of accumulated knowledge, we tap into expert resources to educate, mentor, and network to help your business grow both in size and through the latest innovations. Thanks to our soy experts, who are deeply connected to the regions where we work, we offer you face-to-face education and technical expertise. Working in developing and emerging markets, we identify market sectors with real potential for growth, work with key stakeholders, and provide effective trade solutions. While serving as an incubator, we connect driven leaders with supply chain partners. We help you network for strategic partnerships and create opportunities to launch a new product or service. And our go-to market strategists offer a localized approach, the right resources, the right expertise, and the right systems for better nutrition and improved food security in your market. At Wish, our greatest strength is our ability to facilitate strategic partnerships throughout the world to promote the benefits of soy. Wish and the American Soybean Association have the vision and the voice to continue to build awareness, create partnerships, and drive change for a healthier world.
Papa, good feed, good feed.
Do you see potential for economic progress that also improves human and animal nutrition in countries with some of the fastest growing populations in the world? Do you want to partner to find solutions for the protein gaps found in Africa, Asia, and Central America? If you can join us in capturing business opportunities in nutritious foods and feeds, then stay tuned. Visionary U.S. soybean growers founded the World Initiative for Soy in Human Health, or WISH, as a program of the American Soybean Association. We are committed to strengthening agricultural market systems in developing and emerging economies in order to improve food security and build long-term demand for U.S. soy. Our work supports businesses, governments, and non-governmental organizations from Guatemala to Uganda to Cambodia to introduce nutritious foods and feeds that grow their businesses and economies. At Wish, we focus on regions where U.S. soy markets don't exist yet, blazing new trails in new sectors around the world. For example, Wish has made significant impacts in Central America by partnering with companies that use U.S. soy to manufacture more nutritious foods and beverages. In Asia, Wish partners have expanded their businesses by putting U.S. soy in fish feed for the first time. And in sub-Saharan Africa, local entrepreneurs have partnered with Wish to grow businesses that sell delicious and nutritious soy-based local foods, as well as feeds for poultry, fish, and more. So what can a partnership with Wish do for you? Working on behalf of U.S. soybean farmers, our goal is to create global partnerships and provide new opportunities for businesses and entrepreneurs that expand the potential for trade. Our approach is designed to increase demand, fuel economic growth, and connect entrepreneurs. The best part is that we do this at no cost to you. So how does it work? Thanks to decades of accumulated knowledge, we tap into expert resources to educate, mentor, and network to help your business grow both in size and through the latest innovations. Thanks to our soy experts, who are deeply connected to the regions where we work, we offer you face-to-face education and technical expertise. Working in developing and emerging markets, we identify market sectors with real potential for growth, work with key stakeholders, and provide effective trade solutions. While serving as an incubator, we connect driven leaders with supply chain partners. We help you network for strategic partnerships and create opportunities to launch a new product or service. And our go-to market strategists offer a localized approach, the right resources, the right expertise, and the right systems for better nutrition and improved food security in your market. At Wish, our greatest strength is our ability to facilitate strategic partnerships throughout the world to promote the benefits of soy. Wish and the American Soybean Association have the vision and the voice to continue to build awareness, create partnerships, and drive change for a healthier world.
Papa. Good feed, good feed.
you see potential for economic progress that also improves human and animal nutrition in countries with some of the fastest growing populations in the world? Do you want to partner to find solutions for the protein gaps found in Africa, Asia, and Central America? If you can join us in capturing business opportunities in nutritious foods and feeds, then stay tuned. Visionary U.S. soybean growers founded the World Initiative for Soy in Human Health, or WISH, as a program of the American Soybean Association. We are committed to strengthening agricultural market systems in developing and emerging economies in order to improve food security and build long-term demand for U.S. soy. Our work supports businesses, governments, and non-governmental organizations from Guatemala to Uganda to Cambodia to introduce nutritious foods and feeds that grow their businesses and economies. At WISH, we focus on regions where U.S. soy markets don't exist yet, blazing new trails in new sectors around the world. For example, WISH has made significant impacts in Central America by partnering with companies that use U.S. soy to manufacture more nutritious foods and beverages. In Asia, WISH partners have expanded their businesses by putting U.S. soy in fish feed for the first time. And in sub-Saharan Africa, local entrepreneurs have partnered with WISH to grow businesses that sell delicious and nutritious soy-based local foods, as well as feeds for poultry, fish, and more. So what can a partnership with WISH do for you? Working on behalf of U.S. soybean farmers, our goal is to create global partnerships and provide new opportunities for businesses and entrepreneurs that expand the potential for trade. Our approach is designed to increase demand, fuel economic growth, and connect entrepreneurs. The best part is that we do this at no cost to you. So how does it work? Thanks to decades of accumulated knowledge, we tap into expert resources to educate, mentor, and network to help your business grow both in size and through the latest innovations. Thanks to our soy experts, who are deeply connected to the regions where we work, we offer you face-to-face education and technical expertise. Working in developing and emerging markets, we identify market sectors with real potential for growth, work with key stakeholders, and provide effective trade solutions. While serving as an incubator, we connect driven leaders with supply chain partners. We help you network for strategic partnerships and create opportunities to launch a new product or service. And our go-to market strategists offer a localized approach, the right resources, the right expertise, and the right systems for better nutrition and improved food security in your market. At WISH, our greatest strength is our ability to facilitate strategic partnerships throughout the world to promote the benefits of soy. WISH and the American Soybean Association have the vision and the voice to continue to build awareness, create partnerships, and drive change for a healthier world.
And I'm Papa. Good feed, good feed.
Do you see potential for economic progress that also improves human and animal nutrition in countries with some of the fastest growing populations in the world? Do you want to partner to find solutions for the protein gaps found in Africa?
Hello. I don't have a deep voice, so help me, let's do this. Hello. Good morning, everybody. So, Herbert Hoover once said, "Be patient and calm, for fish is not harvested in anger." Who has ever harvested fish in anger? If you go for fishing and you are very angry with the fishes, will you be able to catch anything? Show by hand if you can do that. All right. So I guess Herbert Hoover is very much right. So once again, good morning. A very warm welcome to each and every one of you to the Aquaculture Ghana Awards 2024, Day 1. Under the theme, Stakeholder Collaborations, a key to building resilient and strong aquaculture industry. On behalf of the Chamber of Aquaculture Ghana and the organizing committee, we extend our deepest appreciation to you coming here today to spend some few hours of your precious time with us. So once again, my name is Enyonam Manye Ajete. I am the MC for Day 1 of the 2024 event, a power-packed networking and impactful event, awards and exhibition. Good morning, relax, and make sure when time comes for networking, you will do so. Before we kickstart with the event, could we please have videos of our sponsors, and then we dive right into it. Thank you very much. Relax, and you're most welcome. Thank you. Technical team, the videos of our sponsors, please. All right.
Do you see potential for economic progress that also improves human and animal nutrition in countries with some of the fastest growing populations in the world? Do you want to partner to find solutions for the protein gaps found in Africa, Asia, and Central America? If you can join us in capturing business opportunities in nutritious foods and feeds, then stay tuned. Visionary U.S. soybean growers founded the World Initiative for Soy in Human Health, or WISH, as a program of the American Soybean Association. We are committed to strengthening agricultural market systems in developing and emerging economies in order to improve food security and build long-term demand for U.S. soy. Our work supports businesses, governments, and non-governmental organizations from Guatemala to Uganda to Cambodia to introduce nutritious foods and feeds that grow their businesses and economies. At WISH, we focus on regions where U.S. soy markets don't exist yet, blazing new trails in new sectors around the world. For example, WISH has made significant impacts in Central America by partnering with companies that use U.S. soy to manufacture more nutritious foods and beverages. In Asia, WISH partners have expanded their businesses by putting U.S. soy in fish feed for the first time. And in sub-Saharan Africa, local entrepreneurs have partnered with Wish to grow businesses that sell delicious and nutritious soy-based local foods, as well as feeds for poultry, fish, and more. So what can a partnership with Wish do for you? Working on behalf of U.S. soybean farmers, our goal is to create global partnerships and provide new opportunities for businesses and entrepreneurs that expand the potential for trade. Our approach is designed to increase demand, fuel economic growth, and connect entrepreneurs. The best part is that we do this at no cost to you. So how does it work? Thanks to decades of accumulated knowledge, we tap into expert resources to educate, mentor, and network to help your business grow both in size and through the latest innovations. Thanks to our soy experts, who are deeply connected to the regions where we work, we offer you face-to-face education and technical expertise. Working in developing and emerging markets, we identify market sectors with real potential for growth, work with key stakeholders, and provide effective trade solutions. While serving as an incubator, we connect driven leaders with supply chain partners. We help you network for strategic partnerships and create opportunities to launch a new product or service. And our go-to market strategists offer a localized approach, the right resources, the right expertise, and the right systems for better nutrition and improved food security in your market. At Wish, our greatest strength is our ability to facilitate strategic partnerships throughout the world to promote the benefits of soy. Wish and the American Soybean Association have the vision and the voice to continue to build awareness, create partnerships, and drive change for a healthier world.
May we please have a round of applause for our sponsor. Thank you very much. So moving on, I would like to acknowledge a few dignitaries before we give in our speeches. We'll start off with our guest speaker, Mr. Seth Akwaba, CEO of Association of Ghana Industries. Please, Mr. Okay. You're welcome, please. Dr. Enim Somwa, Chamber of Aquaculture. Okay. Mr. Benjamin Texan, CEO of R&B Farms. Professor Daniel Eje Boateng, Department of Fisheries and Watershed Management, KNUST. Dr. Gwen Indiaga, Regional Fishery Officer, FAO, please. You're welcome, sir. Mr. Fred Entry Buedu, Executive Director of Fisheries Commission. You're welcome, sir. Mrs. Foluk, my very own mother. You're most welcome, Mommy. The President of World Aquaculture Society, African Chapter. You're welcome, ma'am. We have the Ambassador of Turkey among us, His Excellency Hussein Gango. His Excellency, you're most welcome. So we proceed with a few messages from the special dignitaries that we have among us. And this, once again, is the 2024 Chamber of Aquaculture Awards, Ghana, under the theme Stakeholder Collaborations, a key to building resilient and strong aquaculture industry. We'll be receiving our opening remarks from the CEO of Ghana Industries, Mr. Seth Akwaba. Please, kindly join me upstairs. Please, can we keep doing until he gets here?
Thank you very much, and good morning to all of us. Good morning. I didn't want you to sound like you haven't taken breakfast this morning. I'm sure you have some fish in your diet this morning, so you should be stronger than. So, thank you very much once again. Representative of the Ministry of Fisheries and Aquaculture, the Ambassador of Turkey to Ghana, the Executive Director of Fisheries Commission, representative of the FAO, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, let me also follow the protocols already set by our lady. So I wouldn't need to mention and acknowledge everybody. But let me acknowledge my very big man here, Mr. Pombio. Thank you for being part of this program. I know you are one of the big farmers in Ghana, and I'm happy to see you here. On behalf of the National Council of Association of Ghana Industries, I wish to extend our compliments and best wishes on this special occasion of your Aquaculture Conference and Exhibition, where all stakeholders of Ghana's aquaculture industry have gathered to discuss the challenges and opportunities in the industry. I bring you warm felicitations from AGI, and we are glad to be associated with this event once again. And I wish to thank the organizers, particularly Jacob and my friends, who have invited me not just as a participant, but to chair this function. Indeed, this is not my first time of being part of this event. I've been part of the previous events as well, and it's always been great. I come in either as a speaker, as a participant, and like today, as a chairman. And I will not hesitate to add that the Aquaculture Conference and Exhibition gives good visibility to the Chamber of Aquaculture. And I commend the Chamber for the good job you are doing. Indeed, the chosen theme for today, stakeholder collaboration, a key to building resilient and strong aquaculture industry, I think is very, very appropriate. And I'm excited to see various players in the industry from Ghana and beyond assembled here this morning. And it already gives a good perspective of the roles and the value chains and the important roles you play in different ways. For those of you who have followed recent developments in our economy closely, you agree with me that we need stakeholder collaboration through strategic alliances to make good inputs and support government to weather the storm that is facing us now. In times like this, businesses ought to leverage good pool of resources, knowledge, and expertise to achieve our common goals with little resources. The headwinds that we face today require of us to adapt strong collaborative mindsets, new business models, and a bit of agility to stay afloat. We need to collaborate. And as industry player, every effort we've made in the past calls on collaboration to be able to achieve the results that we want to achieve. So it's important that we've chosen this as a theme. According to the Ghana Statistical Service, the fisheries contribute about 2% to our GDP. So fish as a ready source of protein is important, especially where macronutrient and deficiencies are widespread in our women and children. However, our aquaculture industry is saddled with a number of challenges, including high cost of feed, making the industry quite uncompetitive. Indeed, I'm aware that the cost of producing a kilo of fish is as high as $2.15 in Ghana, whereas in other countries, including some countries in Africa, it's about half of that. Clearly, it doesn't make us very competitive. And the industry players have also indicated that the cost of fish has gone up by about 200% over the last 2 years. So it's a big challenge that we are confronted with. Clearly, if we want to be competitive in the fish business, then we need to look at the feed cost. Interestingly, similar situation exists in other industries. In the poultry industry, in the pig industry, and several others, the biggest challenge we have is cost of feed. The key ingredients such as maize, soya, sorghum, and other agricultural products that are needed for the production of this feed are not being produced on a mass scale. And to us, that is a major challenge. We work with industry, and you'll be surprised that some of the industry inputs, even though there is already off-takers, we are unable to produce them in large volumes in a commercial sense using advanced technology, and therefore consistent and irregular supply and regular supply is a challenge to the extent that some are having to import some of these materials. And we have a similar situation in the fish industry. And therefore, if we really want to surmount this situation, then we need advanced technology, we need to put in more resources and encourage large-scale production of these ingredients that are used for feed industry, for the fish industry, so that we can produce at a very competitive price and then we become competitive in the market. I need to say that the situation is even further worsened in recent times by the exchange rate situation that we have, since some of the ingredients are also imported. So one cannot wait to see the stability in our exchange rate regime. Indeed, it is distorting procurement contracts and creating so much uncertainty. So we need to deal with the challenges associated with the cedi depreciation. Today we are talking about Continental Free Trade Agreement, and aquaculture has a role to play in this market. But it's very difficult to be competitive and to enter the African market if we are doing our cost of feed is twice as much as others are producing. It doesn't make us competitive, and we will struggle to take full advantage of the CFTA. Today, our situation is even worsened by the challenges associated with the growing galamsey menace, which is destroying our water bodies and discouraging fish farming in most parts of Ghana. Today, fish in our river bodies are limited to only few rivers, such as those along the Volta River. Most of the other water bodies, we are having challenges with galamsey, and therefore producing fish there is becoming a huge problem. In spite of these challenges, however, ladies and gentlemen, there are still good potentials, and indeed very good potential in the aquaculture business. In the past 22 years, aquaculture in Ghana has grown from small beginnings to significant primary industry, producing some of the world's most farmed fishes such as the Nile tilapia and African catfish. A few years ago, I know getting even a fish feed was just a challenge. Today, there are a lot of local producers here, and they can easily expand and produce more if the demand grows. So it is indeed a growing industry. But the fact that we still import so much fish, and the statistics also again have it that in 2021 alone, we imported over $290 million worth of seafood, clearly shows that there's a lot of gap between what the local demand is and what we are able to produce. It is for this reason that government needs to create a conducive environment to promote aquaculture in the country. Globally and in most countries, aquaculture constitutes about 50% of total fish supply. Hence, the business is really catching on. And those of you who have taken the bold decision to go into this business, there's a lot of potential for you in spite of the challenges that we've mentioned. But in doing so, may I also urge industry players to support research into different varieties of feed which could be produced on a competitive basis. I understand from the experts that there are alternative raw materials that can be used in fish feed formulation. These include plant-based proteins, microalgae, sunflower cake, cassava chips, insect meals, and so on and so forth. These alternative raw materials have potential to reduce the reliance on fish meal, such as maize, using maize, soya, and fish oil. And I believe that if you work with CSIR and other institutions that are into research, we should be able to get some good solution to some of these challenges we are facing. I also appeal that the arrangement or the call for the establishment of Aquaculture Fund, Development Fund, should be supported by all. I think in all these, the blood to fuel the development is the funds. And unfortunately, we don't have adequate funds in the system. I believe today if you go to our banks, if you are borrowing at over 30%, how can you do medium to long-term business with this kind of funding? So we need the fund. And AGI supports this call so that the Aquaculture Development Fund will be established. I'm aware that today we are employing, the industry employs over 140,000 people. It shows the potential in job creation. And therefore, we should indeed encourage this business because it can be a major source of employment. So the challenges of aquaculture business that I've mentioned call for strong collaboration between Ministry of Food and Agriculture, Ministry of Finance, Ministry of Trade, and all other ministries and agencies that are part of the value chains. As I said, the value chains have to be properly developed to bring the cost of feed down. And if we succeed in doing this, the cost of production of fish will be much, much lower and become more competitive. So once again, I would like to urge every one of us to come on board. And the theme, as has been mentioned, is very appropriate, that we all come together to resolve some of the challenges in the sector. I'm aware that there is also an exhibition going on, and I would like to remind every one of us to fully participate in the exhibition, either as an exhibitor or as a participant or as a visitor, and do business with those that are exhibiting. We need to explore opportunities at all levels. I also noticed that the Aquaculture Award ceremony will be held tomorrow as part of this event, and I wish to commend the award winners in advance for distinguishing themselves, not forgetting the sponsors who are also providing the support to make this happen. Finally, I commend all stakeholders who have made firm commitment to be part of this program, and even more importantly, work together to bring some traction to the activities of aquaculture in Ghana. With these few words, I wish all our guests, our exhibitors, and our participants good prospects and business success. I trust we will all continue to find common interests to work together to build resilient and strong aquaculture industry. Thank you very much.
May I humbly ask if we can do it one more time for our chair? For the event today. So, our parents would always say that you are the cause of your own problem. And this morning, I know after this event, if Jacob and the team doesn't pay me, it is because I did not duly acknowledge the chair. Please, once again, help me acknowledge our chair. Mr. Seth Akwabwa, thank you very much, and you're most welcome. and agreeing to be the chair of this event. We have one honorable minister among us. I mean, in times like this, it is only appropriate that we have the correct stakeholders, the very relevant ones, those who make the decisions to be part of us. And for us at the Chamber of Aquaculture, we are entirely grateful, and we want to appreciate the Deputy Minister for Ministry of Fisheries and Aquaculture Development, Honorable Musa Abdul Aziz Ayaba. Please. Minister, you're most welcome, and it would interest you to know he is also a member of Parliament for Miom constituency. We also have among us Madam Marian Kpakpa, Chief Director, MOFAD. Please, if you're here. And my very own uncle, who said a joke that I love so much, I'll never forget in a hurry. He said one teacher who loves to cane students so much. And one day there was a spelling contest. And he came and said, spell this. If you don't spell, I'll cane you. Spell this. And then the student said, okay, teacher, today, is it a student or a friend of the student who happens to be a bit mentally unstable, walked to the classroom with one of the students and said, teacher, you have been caning the student all this while for not getting the spellings correct. So today, Honorable Moses Enim, you are supposed to spell and the teacher could not spell, so he got some lashes. Please, on that note, let's appreciate Honorable Moses Enim, the former Deputy Minister for MOFAD. Thank you very much for always being with us. We appreciate your time with us. We have some students among us. It's very important that if we want to pass on the work we do as people in the world of aquaculture, agriculture, and everything, we need to groom them from the scratch. So we have Laboni Secondary School among us. Please, show by hand. Yes, you're most welcome. We appreciate your teachers for allowing you to spend time with us. So we'll move on and take some messages. This time around, because we are in the world of digitization, everything is made possible. So we're going to be receiving a message from Mr. Let's see, please give me a minute. Okay, so we're going to be receiving a message from Mr. Enim Somwa, but it's in recorded video. So if the digital team are ready, please, may we have that message. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, all protocols observed, and good morning to you all. Welcome to the Aquaculture Ghana 2024 Annual Conference, Exhibition, and Awards event. I'm Dr. Henry Enim Somwa, Chairman of the Chamber of Aquaculture, and I'm excited to address you a bit virtually. Aquaculture Ghana 2024 is the largest gathering of aquaculture stakeholders in Ghana and beyond. It is an event that brings all aquaculture stakeholders together to share new ideas and knowledge about how we can collaborate to push the aquaculture industry to the next level. Over the next few days, you will have the opportunity to engage with experts, business leaders, policymakers, discover new technologies, and forge valuable business relationships. The conference will include 41 oral and poster presentation, 11 breakout sections on important topics that concern us as an industry. Each section is designed to inspire and equip you with knowledge to make a significant impact in your respective fields. Over 35 leading brands in aquaculture will be showcasing various innovative products and services during the exhibition. We will climax the annual event with the awards and dinner to celebrate individual companies, institutions, and agencies who are making a difference in the aquaculture industry. Distinguished participants, aquaculture is crucial for sustainable food and nutrition security, as well as jobs and wealth creation. Our collective efforts are essential for the development of the aquaculture industry in Ghana. We want to thank you for joining us, and we look forward to productive discussions and groundbreaking ideas that will emerge over the next few days. Enjoy the conference.
And that was a welcome address by the chairman of the Chamber of Aquaculture, Dr. Enim Somwa. He would have wished to be with us, but he's presently in the US, so he's watching us live as the event is ongoing. We'll move on to also receive message or address from the World Aquaculture Society, and let's call upstage Mr. Lanre Badmos to join us. Thank you very much.
Good morning, all. I say good morning. Distinguished guests and fellow colleagues, permit me to stand on the existing protocols. I'm standing on behalf of Mr. Blessing Mafumu, who happens to have another event that conflicts to this event. But I'm going to read his address speech as follows. Distinguished guests, esteemed colleagues, and fellow aquaculturists, it is with great pleasure that I stand before you as today makes an epoch-making history for our industry. You agree with me that as the world population continues to rise, the demand for fish is also continue to increase. Aquaculture stands at the forefront and offer a range of benefits that continue to contribute to the food security, economic growth, and wealth creation. The theme of this conference, stakeholder collaboration, a key to building the resilience and a strong aquaculture industries resonate deeply. Ladies and gentlemen, we are all challenged to not only to increase production, but also to do it in an environmentally responsible and technologically advanced way. This requires a collective effort of all of us, researchers, producers, policymakers, and consumers all have a crucial role to play. Ladies and gentlemen, today we are going to dwell into the groundbreaking presentations and explore innovative technologies that are transforming aquaculture industry in the region. However, innovation is not just about the latest gadgets. It is about fostering a culture of collaboration and knowledge sharing. Ladies and gentlemen, this conference serves as a critical platform for us to exchange ideas, address challenges, and forge partnership. I want to encourage us, ladies and gentlemen, let us leverage on the expertise in this conference to develop solutions that are not only effective, but also scalable and accessible, particularly for the small-scale producer in the West African region. But it is not without its challenges and hurdles. We face issues of climate change, resource scarcity, consumer perception. However, the collective spirit of collaboration is very paramount. Ladies and gentlemen, together we can ensure a secure and sustainable future for generations to come. Let this conference be a springboard for action, a catalyst for breakthrough ideas, and a testament to the transformative power of this remarkable industry. Ladies and gentlemen, building a strong and a resilient aquaculture industry is not only simply about scaling up the production. It is about building a culture of collaboration, fostering transparency throughout the supply chain, and ensuring equitable benefit are shared by all. Ladies and gentlemen, let us commit to leaving this conference not just with wealth of information, but with a renewed sense of collaboration. Let's work together to build bridges of communication, understanding, and share purpose. Together we can navigate the ever-changing current of our industry and ensure a future where aquaculture thrives, a future that is environmentally sound, economically viable, and socially responsible. Ladies and gentlemen, the World Aquaculture Society African chapter, through our commitment to excellence in science, technology, education, and information exchange, contributes to the progressive and sustainable development of aquaculture throughout the world. It is based on these premises that the World Aquaculture Society Africa chapter would like to reiterate our commitment and support to the Chamber of Aquaculture in Ghana, and we will always be there for them at any time. On this note, ladies and gentlemen, these are our commitment that unifies us together. We believe that togetherness, we can push it together. In this vein, we can build a future where aquaculture thrives and a future that nourishes our region and its people, and leaving a legacy of responsible food production for generations to come. On this note, I want to wish us a very wonderful and a brilliant deliberation. Thank you.
For once, I almost forgot I'm the MC because Mr. Lambre, oh my God, you speak so well. Thank you very much for that message from the World Aquaculture. Now, I want to acknowledge a few more schools among us because if we want to foster community development, it is very much important that we invite and encourage the younger generations to participate in activities like this. So we have among us St. Thomas Aquinas. If you're here, please show by hand. Let's appreciate you. You're most welcome. Thank you very much for spending your morning with us. I also want to appreciate some committees that put this whole event together. It's been Zoom meeting upon Zoom meeting, in person, and all that. Lot of work. And it's only appropriate that I acknowledge them as the program runs on. So this is the planning committee. And we have among us Dr. Sam Addo. Please, if you're here, please, let's appreciate you. You're welcome, Doc. We have Professor Regina Edie. If you're here, please, let's appreciate you as well. And then Dr. Daniel Anson. Please, if you're here, let's appreciate you as well. So that's the planning committee that helped us put all of this together. The next man mounting the podium is one of the biggest fish farmers. He played a very important role in the aquaculture industry. And so he will be giving us a very short message. And he's in the person of Mr. Benjamin Texan. Please, if you're here, kindly, thank you very much.
Thank you very much, MC. Good morning to everyone here. Mr. Chairman, Mr. Seth Akwabua, Honorable Deputy Minister for Fisheries and Aquaculture Development, Mr. Aziz, and Honorable former Deputy Minister of Fisheries, Mr. Moses Enim, Executive Director of Fisheries Commission, Mr. Fred Entry Bwedi, directors of the commission and the directors of the ministry gathered here this afternoon, stakeholders in aquaculture industry, executives of the Chamber of Aquaculture Ghana, the organizers of this beautiful event, members of the media, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of my colleagues, that is the industry players, I deem it a tremendous honor and a rare opportunity to stand before you to shed some light on the current state of the aquaculture industry in Ghana. As introduced, my name is Benjamin Texan, a partner and the Director of Operations for R&B Farms Limited. And since we are talking about the industry, let me introduce my farm. Nestled in Gumbo and Swayem in the Central Region, R&B Farms Limited is arguably the largest fully integrated inland fish farm in the country. Our farm boasts of comprehensive state-of-the-art facility that includes tilapia and catfish hatcheries for fingerlings production, an array of pond systems for grow-out production, feed processing plants, and cold storage facility. We also have a training center and accommodation to support capacity development activities in the fish production value chain. Our training programs cater for a broad spectrum of people, from fresh graduates to those without formal education, helping to boost employment and create sustainable jobs in aquaculture. Given this background, I believe it's no surprise that the organizers of the 2024 Aquaculture Ghana Awards selected me to provide some insight into the aquaculture industry. Because R&B Farms is almost everywhere in the value chain. Mr. Chairman, among the stakeholders gathered here today are the industry regulators, including the Fisheries Commission, Water Resources Commission, Environmental Protection Agency, and various authorities. These entities represent the government, and they develop policies and procedures to guide sustainable production and food safety. as well as ensuring good environmental practices. Also represented here are the main players, that is my colleagues in the field: hatchery operators, grow-out farmers, fish feed manufacturers and importers, input suppliers, training institutions, middlemen, that's the fishmongers and the cold stores, the retailers, and of course, everyone here, the fish consumers. Mr. Chairman, when humanity transitioned from hunting and gathering to domesticating crops and animals, it looks like domesticating fish was not in the equation, because there was more than enough fishes in the big oceans and the numerous river bodies. Little did we know that fish stocks in our oceans and our rivers would dwindle to the point where fishermen will return home with nets full of plastic waste instead of fish. Little did we know also that our rivers will turn murky from illegal mining activities, becoming toxic cocktails of heavy metals and pollutants, thereby losing its aquatic life. Today, it has become essential to domesticate fish, to bridge the gap between supply and demand from the rapidly increasing population, hence the importance of growing our own fish. Hence, various government initiatives in the aquaculture sphere that are aimed to augment our depleted fish stocks in both the ocean and our rivers. Thus, aquaculture or fish farming has become a necessity and is here to stay. According to national statistics, which my colleague speaker from the Association of Ghana Industries gave enough, but since right now you are going to hear it from the horse's own mouth, relating to the potentials and the challenges in this industry. So I hope you bear with me if I repeat some of those figures. Ghana's total fish production from both marine and aquaculture sources in 2021 hovers around 482,000. As of today, that is 2023, according to Statistics, it is around 540,000 metric tons. With aquaculture contributing about 89,000 metric tons, that is barely 18%. As of 2021, this falls short of the 775,000 metric tons predicted as a required annual demand by the domestic market. This deficiency, however, may be seen as a blessing in disguise. The gap represents an opportunity for new jobs and a path to reducing poverty. Currently, this deficit is often met through fish import, which amount to hundreds of millions of dollars. Aquaculture could substantially increase our fish supply while providing clean and sustainable job opportunities, thereby reducing youth unemployment. The rise in demand for aquaculture products, coupled with food security considerations and job creation, has renewed efforts to encourage young people to venture into fish farming. This effort is yielding up everywhere. Mr. Chairman, our industry is highly viable, but also increasingly becoming highly risky. The aquaculture industry in Ghana has in the aquaculture industry. Many fish farmers along the lake, the cost of equipment and feed has forced some farmers and feed producers 70% of production cost. Feed manufacturers and city. Mr. Chairman, it is interesting that a developing sector like aquaculture does not receive tax. Also have non-existence of aquaculture financing. It is high time this was considered. Similarly, insurance companies often lack means to preserve or process their produce upon reaching maturity or after manpower and the strong desire of stakeholders to increase production. There is a problem with establishing accessible markets for farmers, but also by enhancing the value of our yields, augmenting the value of our produce. It must be noted that the viability of our production in the market is intertwined with the government's steadfast commitment. Aquaculture production increases and more employment is generated. It means, for example, more fish feed will be needed, and then agriculture means cassava powder, and all that goes into that. So in the end, everybody benefits. In closing, Mr. Chairman, the escalation in essential infrastructure such as cold storage facilities and fish canneries. We firmly believe that these initiatives will play a pivotal role in reducing food insecurity.
He's really looking forward to investing more money, but certain things. I want to acknowledge our sponsors. I'll start off with the diamond sponsors, Rana Fish Feed. Then we move on to our gold sponsors, Wish. Thank you very much for being a part. Water Catch, Tropo Farms, Vapec, and Gesell. Please, a round of applause to speak. It's very important to the activities. More research is taught as a primary and necessary support service required for the technical development of aquaculture and academia. Professor Daniel Eje Boateng from KNUST. If you are here, please join me upstage.
Good morning, and deliver my short address. And that's our core mandate in the training of the requisite human aid graduates. Industry has respect to internship, and after the students have had the theory part, the theory information, and then profitability. So we breach, which is not in code theoretical, that's not addressing data. And I can say that with feedback from industry, we've worked to be cultured. And we do get this feedback that you find farmers, 60 to 80% of the cost of production is from feed to industry to improve that. Who appear not to be interested in the programs they are doing from the industry was that these guys that would in Ghana, we say players were requesting for them. Could they come the next semester, or when they are done with their studies, could they come back? And we're surprised. Training so that students who come after graduation will just be delivering.
The student, if I were you, I'll do it one more time for Prof. Only God knows so. All right, so at this point, we'll be receiving some messages from
Egypt, the country of goodness, has always been generous to the near and the far along the years, become true. And this is what made these men fight all global circumstances and challenges, increase the productivity of our lands by pouring from the heart of the sea, so that tomorrow it will be more beneficial. President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi, with major Egyptian investors in New York, and encouraged them to increase the volume of their investments in Egypt. Hence the decision, the establishment of the Grand Group for the manufacturing of fish feed, after careful research on the latest technology and houses of expertise in this field worldwide. And indeed, the Grand Group has signed a technical partnership with one of the largest fish feed production entities in the world, the American Ziegler Company, which has experience in the production of fish feed and shrimp feed for more than 80 years and produces fish feed for more than 30 countries. The Grand Factory in New Damietta was established on an area of more than 10,000 square meters and is equipped with the latest specialized feed production lines, starting from the milling equipment supplied from the German company Tetken and the American-made extruder from Wenger, which is the largest manufacturer of extruder equipments in the world. We also supplied the production line with the latest lubricants and various smart systems to achieve the highest level of safety and security inside the factory and of fish feed. And in order to benefit from these competencies and experiences, we also invested in the human, our attentiveness to devices, equipment, manpower, security and safety factors, and product planning. We started the road to success in 2018 by producing freshwater fish feed. System is complete, which covers the requirements of the local and international market. And in less than 5 years, Egypt. And our annual production reached 60,000 tons. We also exported feed to more than 14 countries in Africa and Asia. So we established the second factory of the Grand Group for the production of fish feed in the industrial zone of annually, with the latest global technology required to produce specialized shrimp feed and all types of fry feed to meet the needs of the local and global market. Fish and shrimp feed in the Middle East. What we have seen and heard confirms that Egypt is writing in its modern history a new page of achievements in the field of fish and shrimp feed production. Achievements that came to light due to three main pillars: quality, confidence, commitment. The pillars that were and still are a slogan and a method to the superiority of Grand Company for the manufacturing of fish feed, which confirms that the thriving of this country is from its people and for its people, who, when they worked, struggled, and stood by, were able to transform their dreams to a reality. Grand Company for the manufacturing of fish feed, committed to excellence.
Thank you very much, technical team. Please, shall we clap for you? And we wish you all the best. We hope that your company grows and scale up. Dr. Eunice Asamoah, please, if you're here, the exhibition committee, thank you very much for the time. Okay. Dr. Collins Dodu, Jemima Etonam, Dr. Obrikran, we are going to receive another address from the FAO Regional Fisheries Officer.
Thank you very much. I have to adjure Fisheries and Aquaculture Officer at the FAO Regional Office for Africa. Ladies and gentlemen, dear students, it is an honor of the Chamber of Aquaculture of Ghana, on behalf of the Director General of FAO, to the organizer for conducting this very important event. Industrial and financial partners, we are all in the same boat we have in Africa, thus in Ghana. Distinguished guests, fish have struggled to meet the growing demand. Expect aquaculture to continue developing sustainably, provide to meet these expectations. The aquaculture sector must undergo some significant transformation in the next decades. A major challenge is the limited investment flow, often due to lack of knowledge. The growth of African aquaculture has been slower compared to, for instance, Asia, but higher than the global average. Despite abundant resources and large-scale investment in some countries like Egypt, Ghana, Nigeria, and Uganda, Africa's contributions to global production remain around 2.7%. Between 1995 and 2018, private sector investment by medium-scale enterprise grew, resulting in a compound annual growth rate of 15.5%, with production increasing significantly from 1,020 tons to more than 2 million tons. Some countries like Madagascar, Malawi, South Africa are now one of the lead production driven by private sector. On the other hand, when it comes to governance and policy, one can say that aquaculture objectives align broadly across the FAO Blue Transformation Vision, the African Union Policy Framework, and the Regional Economic Communities Plans. Common priorities include environmental sustainability and integration into national development plans. However, there are still gaps who remain, like here in Ghana. So, collaboration between the public sector and academia has been and keep being crucial in advancing aquaculture, particularly in research and development, and also in social responsibility. FAO, as far as it is concerned, is a long-standing partner and encourages the collaboration and cooperation of all its members. FAO understands that without stronger stakeholder collaboration, the challenge faced by farmers and government may seem unsortable. Our mandate involves engaging with national government, regional bodies, farmers, financial institutions, academia, coastal development players to develop sustainable and responsible aquaculture sector in Africa. In collaboration with national government and regional bodies in sub-Saharan Africa, FAO has recently assessed existing aquaculture policy, aligned them with the Blue Transformation Roadmap. We will share with you the outcome of all these activities we have undertook during the last 2 years. We believe that common policy priorities identified include environment sustainability, as I said earlier, but also integration into national development plan, food and nutrition security, employment, economic and poverty alleviation, transformation. African governments, like here in Ghana, has been increasing their financial commitment to aquaculture and seeking private sector investment. Adoption of new technology also in the transforming sector is essential. We need more of this collaboration to enhance programmatic skills and ensure coherent aquaculture sector growth in our continent. Addressing existing gaps will improve the design and implementation of national aquaculture policy and strategy, aligning them again with FAO Blue Transformation and the African Union Policy Framework and Reform Strategy for Fisheries and Aquaculture. We believe that effective responsibility. This involves considering institutional capacity, legitimacy, cost, competition, and level of stakeholders' involvement. In closing, I would like to thank again, on behalf of FAO, the government of Ghana, for their commitment to aquaculture development. I wish the Chamber of Aquaculture of Ghana every success and reiterates FAO readiness to support the country, academics, and industry partners in strengthening sustainable aquaculture. It's only through partnership that aquaculture will significantly contribute to better production, better nutrition, better environment, and better life, leaving no one behind. Thank you.
I know my problem is height deficiency. So I'm managing to adjust the microphone. I would acknowledge the last committee, which is the awards committee, and then we proceed with the next message. The awards committee is having 3 members, and we have Dr. Winnie Sowa. You're welcome, ma'am. We have Dr. Issa Katete. Doc, if you're here, you're most welcome. Dr. Ruby Asma, you're most welcome if you're here as well. We'll proceed with a message from the Executive Director of Fisheries Commission. So let's invite upstage Mr. Fred Entry Buedu to join us.
Thank you very much, Madam. Mr. Chairman, kindly allow me to stand on the existing protocols to address the House. I bring you warm greetings from the Fisheries Commission. I am delighted to be part of this Aquaculture Ghana 2024 program under the theme Stakeholder Collaboration, a key to building a resilient aquaculture industry. Mr. Chairman, the aquaculture subsector is critical to the socio-economic transformation effort of the government of Ghana. And the Fisheries Commission is proud to be championing the implementation of various government policies and programs to promote the development and sustainability of the subsector. Currently, the fisheries sector provides livelihood to about 10% of the Ghanaian population and contribute to about 4.4% of the total agriculture GDP of Ghana. Export earnings exceed $250 million from over 700,000 metric tons of fish production. Mr. Chairman, the importance of fish protein to the nourishment and nutritional needs of Ghanaians cannot be overemphasized. Fish protein constitutes 60% of the total protein needs of Ghanaians, which is equivalent to 1.3 million metric tons of fish production. Meanwhile, total production of 700,000, which is merely 54% of the fish protein needs of the country. Mr. Chairman, distinguished guests, these statistics provide stakeholders and actors of the aquaculture subsector significant opportunities to harness our resources and leverage our comparative strength to increase production, quantity, and quality. In 2023, for instance, the aquaculture subsector recorded a total production of 116,107.83 metric tons. In effect, the subsector output needs to increase significantly to meet the growing fish protein needs of the country. Such an increase will have multiplier effects, such as increasing employment and livelihood for the many people who depend on the sector for sustenance. The utilization of the great opportunity to expand production quantities that stakeholders and actors must collaborate effectively to make the sector attractive to investors and develop the needed supportive system for growth, wealth creation, and development. Mr. Chairman, stakeholder collaboration produces results and leads to success. Paraphrasing Henry Ford's words that working together create success. It is against this belief that the Fisheries Commission has been collaborating with various institutions such as GIZ, International Water Management Institute, and the Water Research Institute to implement various projects across the country, which are yielding great results. Also, the Fisheries Commission is working in partnership with NORA's Fish for Development Project, CGIAR, TAT, other development partners, and some local institutions to implement innovative aquaculture technologies in the formulation of fish feed and production of fingerlings. The fish feed trials are ongoing in 3 different farms in the country, and the results will be shared with all stakeholders. Mr. Chairman, the Fisheries Commission is developing a 10-year strategic plan to enable it to lead the sector as the main government agency with a statutory mandate to regulate and manage fisheries and to ensure the development of the fisheries industry and related matters. In the new strategic plan, the Fisheries Commission will focus on various interventions, including the following: institute fisheries management and conservation measures to ensure the sustainability of marine fisheries and the significant contribution of the fisheries sector to the national economy. Implement various programs to promote aquaculture production by establishing a strong basis for it as a related development, with emphasis on commercial aquaculture and linkages of farmers to markets. Establish mechanism to accelerate the development of fisheries and aquaculture infrastructure. Implement programs and projects to effectively manage and reduce post-harvest losses in the fisheries sector by providing fishers with the appropriate fish storage and processing technologies to add value to the harvested product. And institute measures to protect farmed and wild fishes from the effects of harmful infectious disease to ensure food safety and security through prevention and control measures. Mr. Chairman, distinguished guests, the Fisheries Commission will be relying on the strong support it received from its partners to be able to realize the objective of the strategy when it becomes operational, hopefully before the end of this year. The Commission has already operationalized various policies such as the Ghana National Aquaculture Development Plan 2024 to 2028, which are addressing specific issues in the sector. We believe that the collaboration with stakeholders and partners will be pivotal in implementing our policies and the strategy to accelerate the development of the various sectors, including the aquaculture subsector. Mr. Chairman, permit me to use this opportunity to extend the Commission's appreciation to our partners, distinguished speakers, and guests for their support and collaboration, which is evident in their participation in this event to make it memorable. Thank you so much for your attention.
Thank you very much, sir, for that message. We'll proceed to invite upstage our guest of honor, the President of the African Charter, World Aquaculture Society, my very own mother, Mrs. Fuluk Ariola. Please join me here.
Thank you very much, Madam. Mr. Chairman, Your Excellencies here present, the Honorable Deputy Minister for Fisheries and Aquaculture, Ghana, and the former Deputy Minister, the Ambassador to Ghana from Turkey, FAO representative here present, distinguished guests, conference organizers, the Chamber of Aquaculture Ghana, World Aquaculture Society members and partners in Ghana, West Africa, and all over the world, various aquaculture actors, audiences, ladies and gentlemen, and of course, the students that are here with us today. It is with great honor and privilege that I'm pleased to deliver this speech on behalf of the World Aquaculture Society in this opening session of the Aquaculture Ghana Conference 2024, the theme of which is Stakeholders Collaboration, Key to Building a Resilient and Strong Aquaculture Industry. Ladies and gentlemen, our collaboration with the Chamber of Aquaculture Ghana began around 2020. It was heightened with the successful organization of the first and second regional conferences on aquaculture in West Africa held here in Ghana in 2021 and 2023. We are overly grateful to the Chamber of Aquaculture Ghana and its partners for organizing this Aquaculture Ghana Conference 2024. We believe the large and growing membership of World Aquaculture Society residents here in Ghana and the West African region will benefit from the learning and network platform provided by this conference. Ladies and gentlemen, the West African region contributes about 16% of the total aquaculture production in Africa. The West Africa's aquaculture production increased from 346,660 in 2020 to 375 tons in 2021, according to FAO. And of this regional production level, Nigeria and Ghana contributed 93.6% in 2021. And this shows the importance of the two countries to aquaculture production in Africa. Aquaculture is important in the supply of fish and fisheries products, animal feeds, and provides livelihood and several opportunities for employment, investment, and trade. Aquaculture plays a major role in bridging the gap between the supply and demand of fish because of the dwindling fish stock in the wild that has been depleted due to environmental changes linked to climate change and poor management practices, including overfishing, illegal, unreported, unregulated fishing. Aquaculture plays an important role in economic and community development and provides opportunity for every known career from engineering, construction, economics, medicine, architecture, and name it, even law, in land matters and environmental concerns, and signing of agreements. So you all agree that aquaculture is important. In line with the theme of this conference, stakeholder collaborations, a key to building a resilient and strong aquaculture industry, the World Aquaculture Society African Chapter is well positioned to boost collaboration among aquaculture stakeholders on the continent. World Aquaculture Society has a diverse membership and international networks provide leadership for enhanced international communications, collaborations, information exchange, and is recognized for its professional credibility in aquaculture science, technology, and education. World Aquaculture Society promotes the education, scientific and technological development and advancement of aquaculture in the world and gathers and disseminates technical and other information on aquaculture worldwide. The World Aquaculture Society therefore views this Aquaculture Ghana Conference 2024 as one of the many areas we can collaborate with our partners to serve aquaculture in the region and continentally. In this regard, we are progressing on many initiatives which include more conferences, joint research programs, training and capacity building events, focused webinars, general networking, and other means of delivery. We are also on course to deliver a sound World Aquaculture Society student program, which will be a key feature during the upcoming annual Aquaculture African Conference. We have been able to secure sponsorship from the World Aquaculture Society Global for 5 students from the African region to attend AFRAC 24 in Tunisia in November this year, 2024. I would like to highlight the importance and roles of the 3 major pillars of stakeholders in aquaculture, which are government, industry, and non-state actors, who must collaborate to build a resilient aquaculture industry. I'm happy that Mr. Benga has already listed the different ministries that should work together: fisheries, aquaculture, trade, environment, and so on. So I will just go to the role that is expected of the government. The government should provide leadership and play a significant role in the aquaculture industry policy process, direction and implementation, and regulation. Should support economic development that creates jobs and opportunity in the sector, and monitor and coordinate the sector's activity. The government should formulate regulations for compliance with best practices, standards in construction, environmental issues, aquatic animal health, sanitary issues, to ensure healthy, competitive, sustainable aquaculture sector. The government should support research, education, extension services, development of new technologies, and in some cases, supply inputs to fish farmers, especially the vulnerable groups that involve the youth and women. Government should promote international market access for aquaculture production. And this has become very important in the African region because for now, only few countries can export their aquaculture products to the EU or the American market. Also, the government should work hard at getting at negotiations and ratification agreements, harmonization and equivalence and certification programs towards getting our products into the international market. The government should ensure fair play in the control and administration of activities of the non-state actors within the government organizational structure. And they should provide funding or encourage funding at the rates, bank rates that are workable, that will help the industry to grow. The industry, I salute you today because you are the main actor involved in aquaculture production. You provide the human, financial, material, equipment, and facilities, and without you, government has nothing to regulate. You implement government policies, and government policies affect the direction that you go, and you are enforced to comply with standards and regulations relating to production, transportation, processing, and marketing of aquaculture products. And so you need the support of government to be able to get this done appropriately. Also, the industry is involved in product development, application of technologies, market access dynamics, and marketing of the fish. And you should play a key role in research studies because at the end of the day, you are the user of whatever comes out of any research. The other non-state actors are other aquaculture organizations such as the Chamber of Aquaculture Ghana, the Catfish Farmers Association of Nigeria, the Fisheries Society of Nigeria, other associations, the Ghana Aquaculture Association, and also the World Aquaculture Society, institutions, academia, and other civil society organizations. And our roles include fostering cooperation amongst operators in specific subsector of aquaculture, facilitating interactions, collaborations, cooperations in research and development and management, and the implementation of government policies, and also to carry out advocacy on environmental issues, double taxation to aquaculture operators, issues of feed and other things that affect aquaculture production. Ladies and gentlemen, the low collaboration among the 3 key stakeholders in aquaculture industry in Africa is hindering the growth of aquaculture industry. There should be working regional and national aquaculture plans and strategies, stakeholders' involvement in policy formulation, but this is not happening as it should be because of lack of trust, commitment, and transparency amongst the three players. The low collaboration does not promote dialogue and interaction or sharing of ideas, research and development linkages. Research findings are not disseminated adequately, and knowledge exchange between stakeholders is poor. I therefore wish to encourage the government, industry, and other non-state actors to collaborate in addressing the complex challenges facing the aquaculture industry in West Africa, especially those which include the high cost of feed and feed imports, access to international market, development of cost-effective technologies, and the sustainability of the industry. A strong collaboration among the three pillars will provide economic, social, and environmental benefits. The economic benefits will include resource mobilization, human, financial, and technical, to support collaboration and ensure the meaningful contributions of all the parties involved. The economic benefits will also ensure a structured system of collaboration and coordination of activities and improve the cost-benefit ratio of operations, and which the farmers have complained about on this platform today. The social benefits will make monitoring, evaluation, and learning processes easier and ensure the formulation of collaborative structures, such as having workable associations that are strong with a voice that will let the government take actions on their behalf, working groups, societies, and to promote stakeholders' engagement and foster the civil engagement of non-state actors to provide practical knowledge and experiences on social issues for the application by the government. The environmental benefits will facilitate consensus decisions for best available practices that will guarantee environmentally friendly practices and establish self-regulatory practices. Ladies and gentlemen, we have noted with appreciation as a society that there's so much interest from West Africa in attending not only World Aquaculture Society events in Africa, but also globally. Some delegates from Ghana attended the first Aquaculture Africa conference in Alexandria, Egypt in March 2022, and the second Aquaculture African conference in Lusaka, Zambia in November 2023. I thank you very much for honoring our invitations. I am inviting you again to AFRAC 24 in Tunisia, the possibility of Ghana hosting AFRAC 2026. Thank you very much, because that is telling me that there's a yes already before I send my strong appeal. I am sending a strong appeal on behalf of the board of the World Aquaculture Society African Chapter and the entire membership of the World Aquaculture Society to the Ministry of Fisheries and Aquaculture Development Ghana to collaborate with the World Aquaculture Society African Chapter and the Chamber of Aquaculture Ghana to host AFRAC 2026. Thank you very much for the support. Bringing Aquaculture Africa 2026 to Ghana will be beneficial to the aquaculture sector in the country in many ways, including international exposure, international business-to-business engagement, student opportunities, bringing international experts into the country for the exchange of information, knowledge, and technologies, as well as other associated economic benefits during and after the, like the kente material and promotion of the local industry. Finally, the third Ghana Aquaculture conference is holding today and tomorrow in Ghana. We are overly grateful to the government of Ghana through the Ministry of Fisheries and Aquaculture Development of Ghana, many of the partners and sponsors here present, and the World Aquaculture Society membership in this region. I congratulate here already, and I thank you for always agreeing to collaborate with the World Aquaculture Society African chapter for its regional events and activities. I wish the Chamber and the organizing committee well in hosting this third hybrid aquaculture conference in Ghana, West Africa region 2024. Thank you all for listening, and I wish you all a fruitful conference.
Please, let's do it one more time for our guest of honor, Mrs. Folu. There are a lot of positive messages in her presentation, and of course, there are call to action messages as well in her presentation. But personally, the one I am inviting myself is Tunisia, Mommy. So you can't go to Tunisia without me. I've already told Jacob. All right, so on that note, let's proceed and also acknowledge a few people who are among us. Mr. Oponbio, please, if you're here, show by hand, let's acknowledge you. You're welcome, sir. Thank you very much for joining us. And a few weeks back, or month back, thanks to their skills, they actually made food from fish. A lot of, sweet delicacies. The Ghana Chef Association. If you are here, please, let's see you and appreciate you. You're most welcome. Ghana Chef. Show by hand, let's appreciate you. You're most welcome. And also from University of Ghana, students and lecturers, please, you're most welcome if you're among us. University of Energy and Natural Resources, if you're here, you're most welcome. Thank you very much for joining us. So, we are moving on. We've been seated for a while. We've been listening to a lot of messages, but it's about time that our foreign partners who are among us enjoy some very authentic, the Abrempon Kete and Adua cultural troupe. And right after that, we'll have a keynote address. Let's welcome them with a round of applause if they are here. Don't worry, this is not fair. My people, are you here? Number 9, please show by hand if you are here. Hello. Awesome. We will challenge this dance. We will challenge this dance tomorrow at the dinner and awards night because I can't give up. Thank you very much to the Abrimpon Kete and Adowa cultural troupe. So we are getting to the final lap, and we will be inviting upstage the Deputy Minister of Fisheries and Aquaculture Development to come and give us the keynote address and also declare this year's awards opened. So I'm going to invite right upstage Honorable Musa Abdul Aziz Ayaba. Please, Honorable Minister, let's appreciate him more as he comes upstage to give us his message.
Thank you. And thank you to the cultural group for that beautiful display of what we are made of. We are so impressed. Mr. Chairman, Seth Akwabwa, the President Chamber of Aquaculture Ghana, Chief Director of MOFAD, the Board Chairman of Fisheries Commission, the Executive Director of Fisheries Commission, FAO, Regional Fisheries Officer, the President, African Chapter World Aquaculture Society, the Directors of MOFAD and Fisheries Commission, Executives of Fish Farmers Association, one of Ghana's industrial sons, that's Dr. Ababio, who is here present, my own predecessor, Honorable Moses Anim, and a colleague in Parliament, student here present, distinguished aquaculture value chain actors, the academia and researchers, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, friends from the media. Good morning. The Dynamic Minister for Aquaculture would have been here herself to do this. It is an honor to participate and deliver the keynote address at this important gathering to commemorate the Aquaculture Ghana 2024. I wish to congratulate the executives of the Chamber of Aquaculture Ghana for organizing the second in series of such a monumentous event. Allow me to use this opportunity to thank, which certainly will be a success. Mr. Chairman, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, in the country is over-exploited. However, the demand in recent times resulting from health reasons. This demand translates to per capita consumption. The decline of marine fisheries and the high demand for fish therefore means that aquaculture can bridge the gap between the demand for fish is key to ensuring food and nutritional security in Ghana. It is therefore gratifying to note that the Chamber is once again providing the platform to deliberate on issues concerning the sector as well as to market fisheries products from the aquaculture sector. The theme for this year's event, stakeholders collaboration. The process of rolling out the Ghana National Aquaculture Development Plan for the period goal, the improvement of the practice, management, and sustainable environmental sustainability of the aquaculture subsector. It will also contribute. Consequently, the ministry farm fish from about 88,000 metric initially farm fish from 14% in 2020, 186 million USD in 2020 culture value chain enterprises by at least 80% within the planned period. Social acceptability of aquaculture products. Mr. Chairman, increase from 52,652 metric tons in 2022, represent contributing about 80.5%, and catfish contributing about 106,736 metric tons, and catfish 25,178 million to 615 million between 2016, 102 private hatcheries. Under the Aquaculture for Food and Jobs, 1,171 small and medium-scale fish farmers and youth have been supported with 524,500 fingerlings to go into aquaculture production. The construction of the the center provides skills training in various aspects of aquaculture, including production, carp aquaculture as a viable enterprise. A total of 120 students have been trained in aquaculture management since the center was commissioned by His Excellency the President of the Republic of Ghana in September 2023. Ladies and gentlemen, effort in growing the sector, government will continue to create the enabling conditions for aquaculture to thrive and programs that will inure to the benefit of the aquaculture subsector. One of such programs is the ongoing Technical Development Project. This project seeks to empower the Fisheries Commission in a better position to manage and regulate the marine fisheries and aquaculture industry in a sustainable manner. Mr. Chairman, the sector is not immune to challenges. Key challenge interests of the private sector, inadequate funding for research, inadequate market for cultured fish, and inadequate extension services. Actions to effectively address these challenges have been captured in the Ghana National Aquaculture Development Plan, and government will continue to engage all stakeholders in its implementation to achieve the desired output. The ministry will continue to create the enabling conditions. Once again, on behalf of the government, the Ministry of Fisheries and Aquaculture Development, the Aquaculture Ghana 2024 duly open. Bless us all.
From our chairman, he's been patiently waiting and monitoring everything. Chairman, we are most grateful for your time. So one more time, please, let invite upstage with a round of applause, Mr. Seth Akwabwa, the chairman for today's event.
Thank you very much, and I must commend all of you for patiently waiting and actively participating in this program. Normally when you attend events, by the time it's getting to the end, you see the room almost empty. But the contrary has been the case, that as we are getting to the end, the room was getting even more fuller. So the fact that the aquaculture industry has such a long value chain has been established here, from input producers, input suppliers, to feed production, fish processing, to fishmongers, and then to consumers. So several stages in the chain, and each stage of the chain has a role to play, and indeed employs large number of people. Clearly, it tells you the potential in job creation if you're able to develop the aquaculture industry very well. A number of challenges have also been highlighted. The challenge of funding has come out quite strongly. Technology has been an issue. Feed cost is also mentioned. And the fact that we have low production of fingerlings has also just been mentioned by the Deputy Minister. So there are challenges, but more importantly, there seem to be a lot of opportunities, and that have been highlighted here very well as well. It is unfortunate that we have depletion of fish stock from both the rivers and our oceans. That is unfortunate. So that is indeed a market opportunity that we should take advantage of, and that has been well highlighted here. Again, feed cost is high, but it's been mentioned that emphasize this. The challenge of funding has been mentioned, but I was sad to hear that there's no clear incentives of tax for the aquaculture industry. And I think, Honorable Minister, this has to be taken up very seriously. We must provide our work in the industry, and there is concession for raw material importation of about 5%. There is even what we call VAT deferment. And for all importers of raw materials, you can actually defer the payment of VAT until a much later they support the industry. And the fact that he mentioned something which is quite interesting, that the growth in aquaculture in Asia, we are doing well and we can do better because we are growing faster than the global average. It was also interesting to know that in West Africa, just between Ghana and from Ghana, how much of it is coming from Nigeria. But the fact that Ghana is mentioned among the two means that there's a lot of potential for Ghanaians if we're able to do this. In spite of these challenges and opportunities, then we can make good progress. In Ghana, the biggest challenge we have is having beautiful plans that are not implementable. So I hope the plan we have is going to be implementable and to make a big difference in the aquaculture development industry. Our guest of honor indeed emphasized the role of government and give us a lot of areas. The enabling environment has to be created for the private sector to thrive. And I like the way it was highlighted. And I'm happy that you did it in the presence of a deputy minister. So Minister, I believe, and he's sitting just next to you for the assurances you have also given. And I'm happy that you are bringing the youth into this. You have a whole center that is training the youth. The youth is critical in this. This is not business in 6 years. Clearly, in the next 10 years, I'm sure we'll go very far. And with all the potential and opportunities we've highlighted, there's absolutely no doubt that we can make a big difference. So, ladies and gentlemen, we know the challenges. We also know the opportunities. It's up to us as private sector to take advantage of, and it's up to government to create the enabling environment, develop the new technologies that are coming up, and then see how best we can do business. So on this note, thank you very much for your patience and for being part of this program. Thank you.
And everything would be saying, wow, it's been such an amazing morning, and I'm very happy to be part of this event. Once again, a road display, but tomorrow, ask my mommy what happened last year. So please bring your dancing shoe tomorrow, because and the Turkish ambassador, I hope you've learned a few steps since you arrived in Ghana, because me and you tomorrow we would have some amazing time. Let me quickly say a very big thank you to, first of all, the Ministry of Fish for your time. We are very grateful. Had it not be for your presence and participants who also supported us with all the logistics we need to organize VEPAC and GISEL, thank you so much for making this possible. Others, Dancha, I'll be inviting all the dignitaries. Please kindly be seated. Let's come upstage for a group photo, and then we'll have a bit of networking. Then we'll go down there. There's a lot more happening, so don't be in a hurry to leave here. There's a lot of activities at the exhibition center. So dignitaries, please kindly come up for a group photo, and then we'll continue with the program. Let's clap for them whilst they mount up the stage for the group photo.
No problem.
Are you done? Thank you very much, photographers. And then quickly, I want to also acknowledge the team from GIPC. Thank you so much for spending your time with us. And also the Executive Council members of the Chamber of Aquaculture. Thank you so much for your time. And then we have a former Agric Minister among us, Honorable Yakubu. You're most welcome. So after the group picture, please on my far left, the dignitaries, ushers, please kindly see our dignitaries through the gate on my far left. Whilst we also have those who are doing the exhibition, you can kindly walk downstairs to go to your various booths, and then the networking will continue at the exhibition center. That's downstairs. If you have a booth here and you're exhibiting, kindly go downstairs whilst we come to join you for networking purposes and meeting all of you. Thank you very much for doing this with us. We can all go downstairs now to the exhibition center.
Good afternoon. This is the Hughes Ghana Limited. We are based in the Free Zones Enclaves, and this is the malnutrition company. We produce poultry feed, aqua feeds, swine feed, and then ruminant feed. We do also produce rabbit feed, special feed for rabbit. So today we are here to exhibit what we have for the aquaculture industry, to see what we have. So, our production, you can see some of our products. We have catfish, we have tilapia feed. So that's what we have displayed here, some of our catfish feed. Then we have some of our tilapia feed. So that is what we have here, which is Ghana. My name is Francis Odeyenchi, and I'm a farm advisor and market and sales rep. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Francis. Your company, we heard of it and we know what you are doing. You are doing a lot. We encourage you to keep it up. Government in its own way is finding ways to try to address the challenges the sector is facing, especially with regards to the fish feed. So keep it up, brother. Thank you. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, sir. So we are WISH. WISH is the World Initiative for Soy and Human Health. We are a frontier organization for the American Soybean Association. And what we do is we develop soy value chains across the world to expand the use of soy. So here in Ghana, we work in the aquaculture and then poultry value chain, since they use soy in their feeds. And what we do is just work with farmers, try to help them with their technique and improve their operations. With the hope that once their operations grow, they will buy more feed. And when they buy more feed, the feed companies will buy more soy, and it's a win-win for all of us. So that is what we do, and we provide technical service for the farmers. Thank you, sir. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. And fortunately, we have a very fertile land to cultivate the soybeans. So, brother, keep on whatever you are doing. It's where we do. As government will make a conducive environment. Thank you.
Madam.
Good afternoon, madam.
Good afternoon. Okay, this is Water Resources Commission. This is a regulatory body under the Ministry of Sanitation and Water Resources Commission. We are under, basically what we do is regulation of freshwater bodies. That is the surface water and the groundwater. So anyone wants to do an activity like that, you need to seek for a permit from Water Resources Commission together with other regulators like the EPA, Fisheries Commission. So that is basically what we are doing.
That's okay.
Thank you.
To ensure that you go by the regulations to the fullest.
Yes.
Yes, thank you.
Noted, please. Thank you.
Hello, good afternoon.
Quality to the city, for the stream to
Just like I said, other places, government is only would like to do the government. Insurance, you are doing well. I'm not surprised you are the only insurance company in the sector. Okay. We know what we do. We just keep it up.
Hello, so you are welcome to Shilo Milk and Fisheries Limited. It's a startup company that is also entering into the industry. And we want to make changes. We want to use certain tactics to grow our fish at a cheaper rate and then sell to the domestic households at a cheaper rate also.
Let's keep it up. All right. So we want more innovations. Everything is possible. Thank you. All right.
Let's go run past. The startups. That's good. The startups around that issue. I'm in your hands. Hello. So this is the startup arena. We have a number of startups. Producing over here. So it will be very nice to interact with them. Let them tell us what they have for the aquaculture industry. Alright, so the name of the business is Latman Farms. And Latman Farms, what we do is like this so that you will hear it. Right, so what we do is we set up farms, backyard systems, so trampoline ponds, tank ponds, any of them. And then we supply fingerlings, we do a lot of consultancy, a lot of training, and a bit of aquaculture. So if you go on YouTube and then you just type in Latman Farms, you see all the things that we do in Ghana. So we do a lot of farming. But have you engaged the schools to see if they are also the schools? Okay, so currently we've done a training program, but then it wasn't a school, it was for young people. But that was for a training program. And then we just gave them the processing of fish.
smoked catfish. Talk to us. What do you do?
Yes, so this is mutual agribusiness. This is mutual agribusiness, and then we are basically source fresh catfish from farmers, processing this and then packaging it. So basically, we try to use the updated smoking methods like the Amotol or the FTT to increase the quality of the fish and make sure that the fish is of quality. And then you can see that when it's packaged like this, for medium or readers to catch it, they are sure of the health concerns and products.
Thank you so much. Thank you. And when I was speaking, I made it clear that the ministry has done a lot. You said they were just policies. This is one of our examples.
Nice one.
The schools we set up, she graduated from there, and she has set up a good business. So government in that sector, we are doing a lot. And my dear, keep it up. And you also try to respond.
Yes, for now, I just give to people like Ghanaians who come in Uganda. I'm still trying to, because there's a lot of barrier when it comes to expressing culture and tradition. So I'm still trying to get information from Ghana to see how.
Have you seen the export regulations?
No, I'm just going to the head of the export.
With the export, I was discussing it with Madam here. It's an avenue that you can make a lot of money. So just try to ensure you get the right thing. You'll be there. Sure. We are coming up with
certification. So once we realize that a lot of them are not certified, and we are doing that with all the requirements. So GSA and others are part. And we are doing that with USA and so once we do the thing,
The prices we welcome.
Of course. Elizabeth, keep it up.
Around this alternative fish feed producer.
Okay. So yes, basically what we do here is we are transforming insects. And these insects you see here are the black sugar fly, and these are their larvae. They have a lot of them here. So basically what we do is we use organic waste, market waste, fruit waste, vegetable waste, waste from the trees, and then we feed them to the larvae. We allow them to grow. After we harvest them, and we process them, dry them to this refinement. Now this is highly packed protein, in fact, and it's a very strong, locally sourced ingredient for feed. And I think this the next stage for feed formation or for feed in the aquaculture industry. And it solves a big problem we are facing now. Feed is very expensive. And so by leveraging on these local ingredients, which startups like us are expanding our capacity to do, then we're able to feed a lot more with that. Now, what we do with our model is that we are trying to set up small or medium capacity facilities to be able to take advantage of the locally generated organic waste. Then we can aggregate the production and then sell to some people like our food producers here.
Thank you, brother. You guys are doing like I was saying, we have a policy that we are rolling. Some of the challenges are likely to address, but we can scale up when we go out there and separate.
Pages in communities. We are currently installed 2 pages in 4 communities where we are using youth.
That's nice.
So it's really a lot of experience and peace. So we just completed our first harvest event. You can see the women preparing by the afternoon. And canoes they use to access the caves. So currently these are how the dams do. So we are also helping them to use it for other purposes by implementing. So these are contracts based on more information about what that we cannot contract. Or if you have any questions or any thoughts,
you said you are the base director of
400 years. Since June 2023. So we are working for the City Commission and also the CSR authority. Yes, yeah. We work with the community in order to select the community members for this project. So we have been really enthusiastic. Although Aquaculture is saying that we have been so much energy about this project.